Hi, I'm Lucy. Thank you for joining me for another video, and if this is your first time here, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you enjoy it. There are tens of thousands of articles on diet, and the Mediterranean diet in particular has received a great deal of attention. The Mayo Clinic says the Mediterranean diet is a heart-healthy eating plan combining elements of Mediterranean-style cooking. The Mediterranean diet is thought to reduce your risk of heart disease. The clinic lists the key components of this diet as getting plenty of exercise and eating your meals with family and friends, eating a generous amount of fruits and vegetables, consuming healthy fats such as olive oil and canola oil, using herbs and spices instead of salt to flavor foods, eating small portions of nuts, drinking red wine in moderation for some, consuming very little red meat, eating fish or shellfish at least twice a week. With this in mind, here is more information on a diet which gives you an opportunity to eat well, and it tastes good and even includes a red wine if you feel so inclined. Lose weight and lower your blood pressure. The Mediterranean diet is a low carbohydrate diet that is more effective for those who are dieting. The research project on dieters used 322 slightly obese people. The results were written by a professor at Boston's Brigham and Women's Hospital's Meir Stampler. She states that the most important result of the group project was that if you are trying to lose weight, start with a low carbohydrate or Mediterranean diet for best results. The Brain Healthy Eating Plan. Are there dietary eating plans that are both heart and brain healthy? Dr. Roger S. Blumenthal answers this important question in a recent issue of the Memory Disorders Bulletin. Recent research strongly suggests that dietary changes, in particular the adoption of a Mediterranean-style eating plan, can help prevent the onset or else slow the rate of cognitive decline. The Mediterranean diet consists of foods traditionally consumed by people living along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Over the past decade, a number of studies have linked the Mediterranean diet with a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and hypertension. For example, an important Spanish study on the Mediterranean diet published in the New England Journal of Medicine found a 30% reduction in heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular deaths in high-risk people who consumed the Mediterranean diet compared with those eating a low-fat diet. That's similar to the risk reduction seen with statin drugs. Not surprisingly, foods that are good for your heart are also good for your brain. A study published in the Annals of Neurology reported that among 2,258 participants, average age 76, those who closely followed the Mediterranean diet had a 40% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease than those with the least adherence after 4 years. Partial observation of the Mediterranean diet proved to have benefits to reducing the risk by 15%. The Mediterranean diet may also keep those who have mild cognitive impairment from progressing to Alzheimer's disease. A recent study published in the Archives of Neurology reported that among people with MCI, the risk of developing Alzheimer's over a 4-year period was 48% lower for those who adhered strictly to a Mediterranean diet. Those who adhered moderately to the diet had a 45% lower risk. The Mediterranean diet is characterized by smaller portion sizes than a Western diet, a focus on fresh rather than processed foods, a high intake of plant-based foods such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grain. Moderate amounts of nuts, olive oil, and fish, which are high in healthy monounsaturated and omega-3 fats. Moderate consumption of wine, typically with meals. Regular consumption of skinless poultry and low-fat dairy in smaller portions. Infrequent consumption of meat, which is high in saturated fats and sweets. Clinical study finds Mediterranean diet boosts your brain power. The study involved 447 cognitively healthy participants, 55 to 80 years of age, who were divided into 3 groups. 2 groups followed the Mediterranean diet and added either 30 grams of mixed nuts, walnuts, hazelnuts, and almonds a day, or 5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil a day. The 3rd group, acting as a control, was advised to follow a low-fat diet. The subjects were followed for a median of just over 4 years. The results showed that compared with the control group, memory function remained stronger in the Mediterranean diet plus nuts group, while frontal, attention, and executive function and global cognition benefited in the Mediterranean diet plus olive oil group. The diminished decline in cognitive function likely stems from the abundance of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents found in the supplemental foods. Olive oil and nuts are rich in phenolic compounds that might counteract oxidative processes in the brain, leading to neurodegeneration, the study says. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you would please kindly give me a like, comment below, share with others, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell to be alerted of every time I upload a new video. Please come back to see the next one. Until then, bye for now and be blessed.